You mentioned Volkanovski there. He's going to be fighting the Korean Zombie. I know Ariel made a pretty good case for you getting that title shot in case something happens. Is being a backup for that fight? Is that something that's been discussed with your team yet? Because I think if something does happen there, you'd be the guy to sort of fill in.
I mean, yeah, it'd be a plus if I got in, and if not, a backup. Shit, I'll take somebody to go cut some weight, I guess. Even though, I mean, I'm usually give me another reason to kind of walk around, being ready to go, getting paid for it. That's usually what I'm doing anyway. Is just staying in the gym. Um, so as far as Giga just kind of running his mouth, the only positive to all of that was like, yeah, go ahead, jock for that title. All you want, tell everybody you're next in line, 7-0 in the UFC, the last 7 fights, like solid, definitely. I get the argument, but you got to take out a couple more big names. But the more he's jockeying for that position, I knew a win over him puts me, with all that hype that he was trying to build and all that momentum. So now I'm in a position where coming off that big win, yeah, if they need me, I'm ready to go.
Well, I was going to say, in that fight's in April. I think you didn't seem like you got too much damage in that fight. So, I mean, April seems realistic if you were to be the backup for that fight.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I'll be all for that. Like I said, get paid to stay in shape. That's a win for me.
Seems like if that doesn't happen, there's 2 options for you here. Brian Ortega, Yair Rodriguez. Is that kind of what you're thinking right now as far as the next opponent? Because they're highly ranked and they're 2 pretty big names in the division.
I think those can make sense. Definitely as far as I want to fight up next, ideally. So those are 2 guys that are in the mix, that are above me, that are coming off, I think, losses that need a rebound. So could make sense, but we'll see how things play out, man. I try not to forecast too much because this shit always goes whichever way it
especially
wants.
In your division. Yeah, it's
right. It's just a mess. Yeah. So to go up and down with all the emotions in it all, I let Tyson. It's nice to have him involved and just make the sound decisions while I just focus on the meat and potatoes every day. I stay in the mud and put in the work for training and just staying ready to go.
If you were to fight Ortega, we know he's got a great ground game. His striking has improved tremendously, like we saw in the Zombie fight. How do you look at that fight from a style perspective?
Put together a game plan and take them all out, man. Whoever it is, I don't like top 5, like we're saying. Like, who do you want next? They all saying I'm like wasting my call out, this and that. I don't really have the call out. I don't really care about all that either. I prefer to just go prove it. They all present problems in the top 5. It's interchangeable. One guy kicks, one guy's good on the ground. They're both specialists in the field. So how to deal with that and navigate. You're going to have issues that they're going to present. You just got to figure it out. So for me, I don't care really who it is. I'm just, hopefully it's fighting up, like you said.
Opponent, if you could fight one or the other, Ortega or Rodriguez, if you're given the opportunity?
I don't care. I think my mindset before all this is kind of take all the contenders out on my way to becoming champ. So this way, if I can do that and become champ, they got no one to feed me next. And so I don't care who I fight next. Really, they both present problems. Like I said, I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't care who it is.
Okay, that doesn't matter. And ideally, when would you like to get back in there if you had the choice?
I mean, I guess I'm ready, man. I'm just training. I got Combat Zone February 24th at Encore Casino in Boston, so I'm really excited about that. Definitely going to be a lot of work from now till then, just getting the show off. But February, 2 months after February is that April time frame. So from there forward, probably sounds like it makes sense, But yeah, like you said, I'm healthy, man. I feel great. That's the biggest bonus I got from last weekend, and just hitting the gym early now, ready to go, back on track, and waiting for the next opportunity.